everybody, it is Yvette and I am back with another video. So in this video I'm going to be doing a taste reaction type of video while I mix in a little bit of a story time for you guys. Sorry if I'm talking a little low, sorry, it's currently napping. But I asked you guys on my Instagram to give me different food suggestions and you guys were very supportive and you guys commented and I was very happy to see that. And I saw here you guys had Asian candy. Now I couldn't find an Asian candy spot around where I live. If you guys don't know, I live in Jersey, so I couldn't find an Asian spot and that sell candy or any place that sells Asian candy. So I looked up online different places that sell like Asian dessert or different desserts in relation to like Asian food, and this is what I found. So right here I have it's like a baba, and I forgot exactly the order, guys. I'm so sorry, it's on my phone. Shoot, I forgot the order, but I will look it up on my phone once I'm done recording, and I will like leave it somewhere here or here somewhere, the ingredients and what's inside. But so yeah, let's just look really quickly at what exactly it is that I'm about to eat. If you guys have ever had this before, leave a thumbs up. I've never had this. I love me some baba milk tea. I love this. I know I love this. I never had. They gave me here some coffee cream. I don't know if that goes in here. I'm just gonna dump it here just because it might belong in here. I'm not sure, but we're just gonna go straight into it, guys. Just gonna try it out, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a story time, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an update on how I've been doing, an update on what I've been up to, an update on life, how I've been. Before I pour it in, as you guys saw before already, this is it. I'm going to pour this here, and I'm just going to mix it. It looks like it belonged in here. Oh yeah, it did. It doesn't have a smell. Angelis is in the back. It tastes like coffee. It's like shaved coffee. It kind of has that shaving flavor, like ice, kind of. Like, you know when you leave a drink in the freezer and it's kind of like mushy, icy, but not frozen completely? That's what it tastes like, but coffee. I'm gonna try one of these little right here. It tastes good. It tastes like these bubbles. Obviously, the bubbles are a little more chewy, but it tastes good. I'm gonna try the jelly. I'm scared. Okay. Not bad. I like it. Okay. It's not bad. I actually like this. Wow. And I'm supposed to be talking. I'm sorry. I've never had this, so I wanted to make sure. I wanted to know if I liked it or didn't like it before I share my story. But I do like it, so let's get into this video. Life update, guys. Life update. What has been going on in Yvette's life? What has Yvette been up to? What has Yvette been doing? I've been MIA. I know. It's been a while. I know, guys. One of the updates that I want to give to you guys. If you guys don't know, I used to be a home health aide for my grandfather. He lives in New York. I live in Jersey, so I would work part-time 3 days a week, and I would go work 7 hours a day, and it was a little bit difficult, guys, to just vlog or record when I had to be up early, spend most of my day with my grandfather, run errands for him, or like, you know, help him out with whatever he needed. And I didn't have the time or honestly the energy to vlog. And if you guys work part-time or full-time and do YouTube on the side, then you would obviously understand how tricky and difficult it can be, because you have to like really manage time, and with kids is also a little difficult. Well, not a little, it's difficult. It's difficult to do so. It was a little hard to manage my time and to work, to vlog, come up with content, edit. It was a lot. But I have news. The news is I'm no longer working at my grandparents' house for personal reasons. Nothing bad. It's just, you know, it can be a little, it can be a lot, you know, it can be a lot with just a lot of things. I'm not gonna get into depth with anything, but sorry for the interruption, guys. I guess one of the reasons that I can think of right now as to why it was just overwhelming to go 3 days a week was because of the commute. We had to wake up really early, and it was just a lot for the girls and I to go back and forth all the time. So yeah, I'm no longer working there this week, or today was my last day. So I will have more time to be vlogging and coming up with more content and connecting with you guys more, and putting more videos out there, and seeing what you guys are interested in watching, so that I can provide you guys with content. That's why I asked you guys on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, please follow me. And sometimes I ask random questions like, oh, if you guys suggest different types of food, what food you guys suggest, and you guys definitely commented. So I thank you for that, and this is why I'm able to do this video, to show you guys my reaction. So yeah, so that's one update, guys. I was working in New York. I'm no longer working in New York, so I would definitely have more time to be posting more videos. Update number 2. I wanted to get a little bit into depth with a topic. So I don't know if you guys wonder, and sometimes I'm asked like, you're 20 years, I'm 20, oh my god, I think I'm so 20 years old, guys. I wish. I am 21 years old, and I have 2 children. And I still can't believe to this day that I say I have 2 girls. Like, wow, 2 girls. I wanted to, you know, share with you guys in case you guys are in my shoes and you guys are a young mom and you guys have kids and you guys feel like you can't relate. Sorry, if you guys feel like nobody can relate to you, I'm here. I relate. I don't see you, but I'm here. It's not easy, you know. Obviously having 1 kid is easier than having 2 kids. And my life before, when I had just 1 and I was Angelise, I was still in high school. So I had my grandparents, and I had the support to leave my daughter at home while I went to go to my high school. And at the time I worked in my high school and I was going to this after school. I was a little bit all over the place doing productive things at the same time. So like I was kind of like trying to do what I can to get out of school faster. I wanted to graduate high school early, and in order to do so, I had to do extra things, or I had to sacrifice time, and I was blessed to have my grandparents to watch her, so that I was able to do those things, so that I can move forward and get out of high school and go to college and get a job and do all these things. So my life wasn't, people say, oh, you were like so young, you're 14 and you had a baby and you were just living life. And I'm like, okay, like it's hard, but I can't sit here and say that it was the worst experience ever. I had the support, which I'm very thankful for, and I think that's what made my life easier. I think that's what made life and parenting easier, because if I didn't have my grandparents, I would not have been able to go to school. I wouldn't have been able to go to high school. I was in middle school. I would not have been able to go to high school or college. And I'm very thankful that I was able to experience and finish high school and experience college. And how is my life now having 2 kids? I think when there's obviously more than one, it's a little bit trickier. You know, it's like, depending on your circumstances or situation, one can be already hard within itself, or it could be kind of easy. Hold on, let me take a... It can be easy or it can be difficult having one, depending on your situation. Having 2. I know I'm a very strong individual. I think I was really put to the test when I had a second child, because Sarah is the total opposite from Angelise. Angelise was such a quiet baby. She was a good baby. I'm not saying Sarah's not a good baby. She's a good baby. Angelise, though, she was a calm baby. When you have a baby that's the total opposite of your first baby, it's kind of like you're learning yourself how to be a parent again, because you've never experienced this before. So you're kind of like, oh my God, like, what do I do? How do I deal with this? Because this baby wasn't like this. She did the total opposite. And it's one example like that I'm like, wow, like I had to learn how to do things differently. And obviously you have 2 kids, so you have to share, or they have to share their time. Like I have to divide myself and be there for both. It's not just, okay, here's my undivided attention, I gotta attend to you and I'll have to attend to your sister. So it's kind of like sharing, like something that obviously I'm pretty sure Angelise had to get adjusted to, sharing, you know, your kids. When they're the only child for a long time, they get spoiled, they want the attention, and then when they see there's another baby and their mommy ain't just talking to them or listening to them, they're gonna like, okay, like I don't like this. Like, you know, Angelise obviously had to get accustomed to it, and it was adjusting for her. And obviously, like, Oscar and I were a team. Like, whenever, luckily I'm done with school, I am like I'm not in high school, I'm currently not in college. I would love to someday, you know, make YouTube full time. And for me to get there, obviously I have to work there. So this is me working there. It's not just something that I can be like, oh yeah, here, grandma, grandpa, here are my kids, and I don't know, go do something else. You know, I have to take in consideration that my grandparents are getting older, and Oscar and I were a team. So if we have to do something, either he leaves the kids with me or I leave the kids with him. So, you know, comparing 2 kids to 1, it is easier when there's just one. You have to, it's also like, you have to also make sure that as a mother, as a father, you find time for yourself and take care of yourself. And I know, like, in the very beginning, when I had Sarah, it was like I had to attend to this newborn and I had to attend to my 5-year-old at the time, and I was like, when am I gonna catch a break? Like, the crying, the older one asking like, mommy, can you play with me, mommy, this, and it was very like hard in the beginning trying to split my time with 2 children, and obviously like one required more attention than the other. So I felt bad because I didn't want to just be like, oh yeah, like it's just here for the baby, and not really give my oldest attention. So I just, that whole time, like splitting my time and finding time for me, and just limiting, like, you know, obviously like it depends the situation you're in, but you go through a lot of changes when there's 2 kids. I can't speak for those who have 3, 4, 5. I give you guys props, I really do, because I think with 2, and I'm like, sometimes I want to rip my hair out, and I'm just like, I give props to those who have more kids, because Lord knows how difficult it is with 2. But if you're a parent with 2 kids, I want you guys to comment down below. If you're like an auntie and you see like your sister has or brother has more than 1 kid, I want you guys to comment down below, like, how do you, if you're a parent, of course, how do you manage, like, how do you split your time between them 2? Like, what are different strategies that you use? Do you put them on a sleeping schedule? Do you what do you do to get you time? What do you stuff like that? Like, what are your strategies? What are your skills that you use as a parent? Me, to get me time, I put my oldest to sleep by 8:30, but that's because when school's around, she goes to sleep by 8:30, or like 8 o'clock. I give her kind of a leeway, like in the weekends, or now without going to summer. Sarah, she goes to bed early. That's one thing I'm very thankful for. She has never cried at night and stayed up. She would like sleep because I was breastfeeding her. I still am. I would breastfeed her. She'll cry. I'll just give her the breast and she'll fall right back to sleep. I'm very thankful for that, at least. But I'm really enjoying this thing here. I didn't think I'd like it as much because of how it looked. But that's why they say don't judge a book by its cover. Because this is actually good. But yeah, you know, being a parent of 2 is not easy, but it's very worth it. Because when you have 2 beautiful kids, and plus if you have more that look up to you, that want you, that love you, that care for you, that long for you, there's no better feeling than that in the world. Because you birth them. There are many yous, and although being a parent is definitely, it can be a stressful job or a stressful thing, it's a never-ending job that is very rewarding. And you know, it's, you know, I love it, and that's pretty much what I came here to speak to you guys about. Give you guys a little bit of an update, talk to you about, you know, I don't know, bring this little topic in about being a parent of 2. And if you guys have any more questions about my life update, I'm trying to think. Oh, another update, I'm sorry, we're in July 20 something, I'm sorry, I don't know which day exactly. Today's July. In 2 months, Angelise will be 7 years old. Yo, tell them you're gonna be 7 years old.
I'm gonna be 7. I know it's quick. I know it felt like 6 to...
In 1 year. Yep, time flies. She will be 7 years old. We're going to be celebrating in New York, and we're gonna have an extremely fun time. and I can't wait because I haven't taken her to this place since she was 4. So she's really been wanting to go. Was it 4? Yeah, it was her 4th birthday. Thanks to my spiritual parents who took her, and she had an amazing time, and I'm looking forward to taking her and celebrating with her this time around. And yeah, she'll be with friends, family, you know, and we're gonna have a good time. So yeah, your birthday's coming up, 2 months to go. I'm going to make sure to post it on my social media so you guys can wish her a happy birthday. My social medias are in the description box down below, somewhere right here. So you guys can follow me there. That's pretty much it, guys. I think this is the end of updates. I really like this. I didn't think it'd be this good. By the way, if you guys are wondering where I found this place, so I do Uber Eats, right? And I had got this delivery to this place called Meat Fresh. It's meats like meat, like you're meeting someone, MEET, fresh. So at first I thought it was like, when I first saw it, I didn't really look at it, so I thought it was a meat shop where they sell like different types of meat. And then when I look and I see it, I see bubble tea, I see like this big old bowl looking thing filled with different stuff. And I'm like, I wonder what it is or how it tastes. So, you know, when you're doing Uber, you find out of so many places you didn't even know existed, or different restaurants that you live nearby that you probably didn't even know was there. So I looked it up on Grubhub and I actually found it. So I got the one that looked the most appealing to me, and I actually like it. I'm glad I put this creamer in though. I think this was supposed to go in because I was about to put in my bubble tea. But it tastes really good. And again, this is the aftermath on how it looks after. It's very liquidy, and it has like the bubbas, the jelly, and all that stuff. And you know, first is not really that liquidy, but again, it tastes good. And then this bubble tea, of course, it tastes good. So guys, this is the end of my video. I will be posting more foods that you guys suggested, so be on the lookout for that. And if you enjoy watching this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below any suggestions, anything positive you guys want to say. If you guys have anything to piggyback right about the parenting topic, please comment down below. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so you guys can be notified every single time I post a different video. Tell your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, and your best friend about this video. Tell them to tell a friend about this video, and tell that friend to tell another friend about this video, and let's just keep it going, guys.